everybody. Victoria here. I'm going to do a little bit of a video and something real sexy. Do you like? Hi. How's everybody doing? Doing good? I hope so. I decided to wear something really sexy today. There's a reason for it. Today I'm going to talk about the power of the mind in Victoria's episode here. Welcome, gang. Welcome to my world. So, the power of the mind. The mind is amazing. The mind is everything, okay? It's a link between your heart, your soul, everything. It's all you. Your mind interprets everything and makes things happen from your soul and from your, if you believe there's a soul, I believe there is, okay? Your soul and your heart. My heart is where I believe my soul lives, okay? It lives there, and it communicates to my brain, which has my mind, okay? Now, you may not believe this. I mean, I'm no science expert on any of this. This is how I feel, and this is how I interpret everything, okay? So, let me get started. The reason why I'm talking about the mind today is because it's so amazing. We use so little of it. We use very, very little of it, in fact. I heard it's probably less than 10, 15, 20%. Okay? Now, I'm going to get what I want in this world for a few reasons. One is because I have the ambition and the goal and the courage and the strength and lack of fear to accomplish these things. Those are things that are controlled by my heart and my mind. And again, the power of the mind does wonders. Okay? I believe you can do anything in this world. Okay? I'm 62 years old. Okay? If you want to believe that, some people have a hard time believing it. Okay? And people are telling me I look and I act like a supermodel. Not just a model, a supermodel. I want an honor, you know. I've only been a model for, just a model, for, about a year now. That's it. People call me a supermodel. I don't know if it was because of the picture I took of myself in posed with all those Victoria's Secret supermodels. I don't know. But, people tell me, they compare me with supermodels and they say, you're as good as them, girl. Maybe even better. I believe it. The only difference between them and me is they got the money and they've traveled the world and they've had lots of jobs. I haven't had any of that yet. Or very, very little of it. We're in the process of making that change. India may be my first stop. But why do I speak of India? Because India is a very spiritual place. A lot of famous people here in this country have gone to India in the past because of the spirituality of the country. They want to know the wisdom. They want to know the things that science cannot teach. They want to know how their mind works. They want to know how, because I believe the mind, like I said, communicates with your soul and your heart. And it's all very spiritual. Believing in God, okay? If you do believe in God. I do. So, let's continue from there. The reason why, like I said, a lot of celebrities and other people with money, whoever could travel, they're going to India and other countries out that way, is because of the spirituality of that country. They want to learn. They want to learn. Not what science has taught them, or what books have taught them, or what society has taught them. They want to see inside themselves. They want to see the truth. And the truth comes from in you. At least that's what I believe, okay? Ever since I gave up this old life I had, going by the rule book, following what society says, doing what society says, play Simon Said, or whatever, Simon says do this, Simon says do that. So you do it. Not anymore. I go by what my heart says, which is a reflection of my soul. And then it's a link, a spiritual link to my God. Okay? That's what I believe, okay? You may believe there's no God. You may believe in there's several gods. I don't know. It's up to you to choose what you want to believe in. So, hi Reese. She's got to be in back here in this set again. She's usually on the couch with me, but I'm going to sing on the couch today. So, let's continue on here before I stop rambling on too much. The mind. What my heart interprets, what it feels from my soul, or from my inner self, from my spirituality, my link to God, my link to others around me in a spiritual way, shows me what I have to do in life to be successful in what I want to do. And it's working. It's working a lot. Okay? I'm not rich yet. I haven't traveled the world yet. But it's coming. I'm becoming... People are looking at me like I'm so, wow, so different. So, like I'm a messiah or something, I'm not going to compare myself with Jesus in a way because he's my Lord, okay? Nobody can replace him. But I live the way he lives, so in a way, people see in me what they saw in Jesus because I act the way Jesus did, okay? Now, I'm not talking about the way people here on earth interpret Jesus in the religious way, okay? Because if you do, I'm probably going to go to hell for some of the things I do, okay? Or he's going to condemn me, or he's going to crucify me because of the things I've done. I don't believe it. I believe he loves me for who I am and what I do. Okay? There's a difference in interpretation here from what they teach and what I believe. Now, that's about all I want to talk about religion because I don't even call it religion. It's just a belief in me. It's a way of life with me, okay? I don't believe I have to go say a bunch of Hail Marys, or I have to get communion, or I have to go to church a certain amount of times a week, a month. Or I have to donate so much money to the church, or any of that. You don't have to think about stuff like that. You just do what comes to you naturally. And if it's good, he's going to reward you. And if it's bad, he's going to punish you. Okay? It's not up to man or woman or anybody on this planet to judge anybody else here. They're all here on the same journey as I am. We are all here for the same reason. To make the best of our lives. And figure out who we are and what we're going to do. We have no right to judge anybody else. No right. Zero. Okay? I'm not to say that if you kill somebody or whatever, you just get let loose to kill more people or whatever. I mean, you got to have some kind of standards. I understand that. You got to have some kind of law and order. But, you know, it doesn't have to be as strict or as enforced as it is the way the world sees things. It doesn't have to be that way. You know? Not at all. As long as you're not harming anybody, and as long as you're not offending. I mean, you can offend people. I mean, people who get offended, they have a choice. They have a choice of sitting there, standing there, or being there and taking it. And complaining about it. Or they could walk away. Or they could just say, I don't believe in what you say. You know? Don't try to change a person from a different, because they have a different way of life or a different way of opinion. It's their life. Let them live it. Okay? Back to the power of the mind. The mind is very powerful. And a lot of people are afraid to use it because they're afraid of the unknown. They're afraid of difference. They're afraid of change. It's always been that way. Except for a very few. The very few are the ones who go against everything or whatever, or not afraid to make a change or make a bold statement or do anything. They're the ones who are going to be very successful in life. They're the ones who are going to get what they want in life. They're the ones who are going to be admired in life. They're the ones who are going to be loved in life. The other people, those are the ones that people can complain about a lot. They're the people who will say, you know, they're a jealous type. You know, or if I can't hear it, nobody can. They want people, they're afraid to become who these people are. So they condemn them because they can't be that way. Or they're so afraid to. So if I can't be that way, you can't be that way either. It brings them down to your level. It makes you feel comfortable. It's not right. Never has been right. Now, I'm getting deep here. I usually do. I tell people if they ever want to know anything about me, check out my YouTubes. I spill it all out right here. Very simple English. If you don't know English, I'm sorry. I don't know any other languages, okay? Get an interpreter or use a translator. But understand that the power of the mind is, there are a lot of things. I mean, I'm 62 years old. Look at this body. Look at it. Is this the body of a 62-year-old? I dance all night. I go clubbing. I dance all night. I put the 20, 25 years on the shame. They'll go down, sitting down, and I'm up there still dancing. Or anywhere else I go. Do anything else in life. I got a heart. It's my heart now. Again, I'm talking about my heart now. Again, my heart tells me that I'm 25 or 30. It tells me I feel that way. It tells me from my brain and from my mind. And it tells the mind, hey, this girl is 25 or 30. She feels that way. So the mind sees that. And it transforms the body. into what she sees, how she feels, how I feel. And it transforms other people around them to see the same thing that I am seeing. Are you understanding me here? I hope so. If not, whatever. I'm saying it anyway. And you may not understand it, that's fine. I'm a girl of love. I'm a girl of caring. I'm a girl of courage. A girl of no fear, or very little fear. I do have little fears at times, but I deal with it. I don't let it cloud my mind. I still do what I gotta do, whether I feel it or not. Because if I don't do it, it's never gonna be done. I'm a model at 62. People call me a supermodel. At 62? Huh? You say, ha ha ha, you can't be. You're 62 years old? Ha ha ha. Tell to other people saying that to me. Age is just a number. How your mind, how it feels, and how you feel inside is going to dictate how you are. Okay? I believe I'm going places. I believe I'm going to be famous. I believe I'm going to catch those stars in the skies. I believe all that. Because people say, oh, you got to go to school for this. You don't have all this training in modeling, or you don't have all this training in, acting. I use the rule book that society dishes out to everybody to a minimum. It's a guide. It's a reference for people who only seem to see it that way in life, the way it's taught. But that's as far as that goes. I'm my own person. And as long as I'm not hurting anybody, I'll break some rules. Okay? So I became a model at 62. A supermodel. Okay, you may not think I'm technically a supermodel because I haven't traveled the world and I haven't had all these huge fashion shows or whatever. Tell that to the people who see me, who talk to me. Tell them, oh no, she's not a supermodel, she didn't know this stuff. Just tell them. You'll agree with me. They say, yes, you are. You're as good or better than they are. And you're right, because I believe in myself. That's how they got to be the way they are as well. They believed in themselves. Most of them. I mean, some of them, they probably got an easy ride up there. Beauty is not everything. You know, personally, I don't think I'm that beautiful. Okay, I've always felt that way. But everybody tells me I'm gorgeous. So fine, I'm gorgeous. That's nice, you know. They're right about models when they get very self-conscious about themselves, they're very anxious, they're very paranoid about their looks and everything. It's their livelihood. That's the way it is. I mean, it's with any job. I mean, if you're an athletic, if you're a runner, you're going to worry about your legs, your muscles. You know? And once they start failing, you're going to worry. You're going to get depressed or whatever. Because that's your livelihood. Same with the model. The skin, the wrinkles, or whatever, the marks, the blemishes, the fat. Everything that shows up that, you know, society says is not beautiful anymore anyhow. Personally, I think you're beautiful no matter how you look. I don't think supermodels and models should get all the glory. I think everybody should get the glory. Everybody should be treated equal. But that's never going to happen, not in this world. I know it. I mean, if I was to, tomorrow, get in an accident, my face got all messed up, or I lost a leg, or I got burned on my arms, or I gained a lot of weight, people wouldn't watch me anymore. People wouldn't admire me anymore. People wouldn't talk to me anymore. I mean, there would still be a few, but the majority of them won't. Because society says that's not the way you're supposed to be. If you're going to make it in this world, you got to be beautiful, sexy, intelligent, talented. You know? The only way you're going to make it as being a celebrity, other than having beauty, is you got to have a talent, like being a great singer or a great dancer. Then they can get away with it. Then they get the publicity they want. It's like you have to be labeled with something in order to be noticed or famous. Is that right? You tell me. You tell me if that's right. I don't think it is. I never have. I mean, people see me dating or going out with guys who they consider very ugly, or very old, or very unintelligent. They say, "What are you hanging out with that guy? He's not worth you." No. What are you doing with him? You're crazy. I'm with him because I like him. I don't care what he looks like on the outside. It's what's inside that counts to me. Granted, yes, I do appeal more to beauty on the outside. I'm spoiled too, like the rest of the society here, this world. But it's very less of an influence on me than a lot of other people. I mean, prefer it a little bit more or whatever, because that's how I feel about myself. That's how I want to feel. It's just a preference that I have. But I'm not going to judge other people because they're not like me. I love them just as much as me. I love everybody. I tell everybody that all the time. Okay? Love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody else. You can fake it, but it's not love. Putting on a show, you're putting on an act. And most people will see through it. Okay? I don't know exactly where I'm going next in my life here. I don't. I just know that everything seems to be falling into place more and more. I thought this job in Los Angeles with this producer fell through because I haven't heard from him in a while. So I contacted him the other day. I said that, he said, you have to make up your mind here pretty soon. I mean, I'm not afraid to say anything to anybody. I don't care if you're a producer, you're the president, the pope, or whatever. I'm going to say what's on my mind. Okay? So I'm telling him that it's true. I'm a lot more popular in other countries, especially India right now. Okay, I know some people think that they don't like India. Okay, I think India is beautiful. I think they got beautiful people there. It's a wonderful place. Probably a lot better than we are over here in the United States. The only difference is we got the money, we got the wealth, we got the power. They don't. But they got something that we don't, a lot of people don't have here. They don't got the inner self, we don't have the inner self spirituality and the inner self love that they have over there. And you want to know something? It's great the way their life is. And I may be going there soon, okay? A lot of them, they like me over there. They like me a lot. They treat me like a supermodel. They treat me like a superstar already. I had one or two people already, a couple of people tell me already that you go out there, I mean, I have an office go out there to make movies already. And they know that I haven't done anything really, much. But I know I can do the job. I know I can do the work because I believe in myself. And when you believe in yourself, you can do anything. I don't care if you've never done it in your life. Okay? You believe hard enough, you'll do it. Unless there's some kind of a physical limitation on your body that prevents you. If there isn't, you can do it. But don't tell anybody you can't. Okay? So I may be going out to India soon. I don't know exactly how soon. I got some commitments around here for a few more months. But after that, the other commitments are gone. I may just go. Because they're treating me a hell of a lot better than a lot of people here in the United States. I've hardly even noticed or looked at over here. Over here it's who you know. Over here it's a lot of things. It's a lot of materialistic things. It's a lot of that. Over there it's a lot of love from the inside. And they appreciate beauty. They appreciate the body. A lot more than we do here. Yes, men are the same over there in India as over here. I've noticed that. But it's a bit different. I mean, you get a lot less of them there than they do here. A lot of them are very kind. A lot of them are very nice. If you want to get a nice man, you go to India. You find them. Okay? At least that's what I believe. So, that's my career path right now, okay? I'm thinking about that. I mean, I'm getting hundreds now. Not even up for you. Before I would get maybe 5 or 6 friend requests a week, if that. Now, just today I got 150 friend requests. Just today, one day. More than I ever had with any of my other profiles. Total. You know why? It's changed. I'll tell you why. Because in the past, I was selective. I was only selecting people that I figured could help my career or fit into my agenda of whatever I felt would help me in my life. That was totally wrong. Totally wrong. You may not think so, but that's how I feel. Now I've changed. Actually, I've changed to be what I really am. I love everybody. So everybody I get for a friend request, if it looks like a legit profile, you're in. I don't care what you look like, or what nationality you have, or whatever. You're in. And as long as you behave yourself, you don't cause trouble, you'll be a friend of mine. Excuse me, AC kicked in, I gotta turn it off. I gotta shut the AC off, because if I don't shut the AC off, you're not gonna hear me. It's right there, it's in that little door there. So, you know, it's loud, you know. I wish it was outside, but it's not. So, that's why I'm getting hundreds now. Now, I'm not saying get hundreds every day. The friend requests are coming in faster than I can decipher them. Because as soon as I start popping on and doing friend requests, they come on and say hi and they want to chat and everything. Or they want to do video chat. And, you know, I gotta say hi at least once. And I'll tell them, which I'm busy. If I'm busy, then I'll get back to them and then I'll move on. But that takes time to do, you know. And I have a lot more of a life than just sitting in front of a computer, in front of social media. So, you know, I do spend probably more time doing it still than I should. It's only because I'm not working right now. I mean, but as soon as I start working and everything like that, that's going to change. Definitely. Right now, I got to build up an audience. I got to build up a fan base. Because without being popular, without a fan base, you're not going anywhere in this world. I mean, you may you have a simple life, you have a good life, but if you want to have the kind of a life of a celebrity, or a life of that's going to leave you with a big legacy when you die. You can't operate that way. No, you'll be forgotten very soon after you die. I don't want to go that way. I'm going to leave a legacy. I'm going to leave a big one. Real big one. I'm positive on that. Okay? So, Victoria's going to end this because she's getting hot without the AC. And I'm just going to say that, like I say at the end of every video I do, keep on smiling. Inside, for the second round. Be good, everybody. Victoria loves you so much. Again,